Hey, Professor Leroy, this is my video presentation about self-conception. I know you said in the format to have two people, but my only friend here is Doak, and he was only able to come today. My other friends are either at work or they're out busy doing Sunday things. Anyways, I want to go on to self-conception. What in definition, self-conception is who you are as a person, whether that be racial, sexual, or even a gender identity. It's how you are as a person. The reason I chose self-conception is because I think self-conception is very important, especially in our society. We always want to meet all these standards set by all these famous celebrities. They want us to have the best acne supplies. They want us to have the best makeup. They want us to work out. They always have this ideal body that everyone should have and everyone around you should have, and you should always look like this certain way. So I think self-conception is very important, especially in our communication class, because self-conception is more likely how people see you and everything like that. So on to the three most important steps I think of self-conception. The first step being self-esteem. Self-esteem defined is the confidence in one's own worth. If you have a high self-esteem, you're going to be like happy all the time. You're going to have a better outlook on life. You're going to be very positive. People are going to be more susceptible to come up and talk to you, and they're going to be like, that guy's really nice, maybe I should talk to him. And if you have a low self-esteem, however, you're not going to want to do anything as much, and you're going to feel sad and depressed all the time, and you're not going to really look the best shape because you don't feel like working out and looking good is what you should be doing because you're so sad. So if you have a low self-esteem, more people are not going to want to talk to you, whereas if you have a high self-esteem, people are really like you and they really enjoy being around you. The second step to self-conception is self-image. Doak, how do you feel like self-image is in your layman's terms? What do you think self-image is?
Self-image is how you present yourself to other people. It's important to dress well in certain situations to get like jobs or portray yourself in a certain way so that you can attract certain people.
I really like that. That's a really good point on that. And to add on that point, was a really good answer. Like he said, self-image is how you portray yourself. Whereas if you dress really nice and you're looking really good and you look really well trimmed and you look very well presentable, people are more likely to talk to you and want to be around you. It can also help you in a job interview if you look really good and you present yourself well. Then people want to give you more job and present you more opportunities. Whereas if you have a low self-image, baggy clothes, really unkept hair, beard's really nice, not nasty and stuff, and you don't really have the best smell, people are not going to want to be around you more, and they're not going to be wanting to approach you. That means less opportunities for you, and you're not going to be able to really get anywhere in life because you don't really have a good self-image, in my opinion. And lastly, the most important one, especially for myself, is your ideal self. Your ideal self is the most important part of self-conception, like I said. Your ideal self is how you perceive yourself and the person you want to be. So I'm a very goal-oriented person. So if I set a goal, I always want to try to reach that goal and go after the goal every day. Whether that goal be next week I'm going to go work out 3 days a week as opposed to this week where I only did 2. Or whether it be 2 years down the line, I go get my college degree in associates and be at an internship for anthropology. Whatever it may be, your ideal self is how you see yourself in the future. So I want to be the best that I can be, so therefore my future self can be even better than my past self. How do you feel like your ideal self is? What is your ideal self in the future, Mr. Doak?
For myself?
Yeah, for yourself. Or even that, and how you feel ideal self is really important in our society.
Your ideal self is what you work up to be, and focusing on the points that you made is how you become your ideal self. How you portray yourself, how you think about yourself, how you want other people to see you. So ideally, I would want to do everything that I can to be successful in whatever choice that I decide to make later in life.
Very nice. That's a really good point. So a more positive ideal self means you're more opportunity for success. Very nice. Okay. Well, thank you for your time you've given me, Professor, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, I always appreciate any feedback, and if you have any questions, or if I have any questions, I want to communicate here, because it is a big part of communication. So thank you again, and thanks for your time.